Paradox stimulates critical thinking and mental flexibility, allowing us to consider multiple perspectives and find innovative solutions to complex problems in the decision-making process. At the heart of the universe, where light is also shadow and time folds upon itself, paradox emerges like the whisper of the inexplicable. It is the golden crack in logic, the echo of two truths that embrace and deny each other at the same time. Isn't paradox the secret language of reality, the source code of creativity and evolution? Paradox is not a wall, but a door. It is not an obstacle, but a bridge between worlds. It is the meeting point where the mind expands and the soul is amazed. Critical thinking, navigating the sea of contradictions. When you dare to face paradox, your thinking becomes liquid, capable of flowing between opposites, embracing uncertainty, and finding beauty in contradiction. Isn't it in the tension between yes and no that the spark of innovation is born? Isn't it at the crossroads that the traveler discovers new horizons? Paradox stimulates critical thinking and mental flexibility, like the wind that shapes the mountain and the wave that sculpts the shore. It invites us to consider multiple perspectives, to let go of the rigidity of certainties, and to immerse ourselves in the mystery of the possible. Spiritual growth, the art of dwelling in uncertainty. Accepting paradox is an act of humility and courage. It is recognizing that truth is not a straight line, but an infinite fractal, a mandala of possibilities. Can the heart love and fear at the same time? Can the soul be free and bound to matter? Can the human being be insignificant and at the same time bearer of an entire universe? In paradox, spiritual growth flourishes. We learn to let go of control, to trust the wisdom of doubt, to find peace in the unanswerable question. What if paradox were the secret teacher that guides us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the cosmos? Questions for the traveler of consciousness. If everything is relative, where does truth lie? Can an open mind hold two opposing ideas without breaking? Or is that precisely where it expands? What solutions would emerge if, instead of choosing a single path, you learn to walk on the edge of contradiction? Is paradox a failure of reason, or the imprint of a reality vaster than logic? What if the wisest response was, sometimes not to choose, but to contemplate the mystery? Quantum resonance, sharing the paradox, inspiring change. In this world of fragile certainties and infinite questions, sharing the paradox is a revolutionary act. It is inviting others to think, to feel, to question. It is sowing seeds of flexibility, creativity, and compassion in the collective mind. Do you dare to embrace paradox and let it transform you? Do you dare to share your own contradictions and inspire others to look beyond the obvious? Paradox is the quantum pulse of consciousness, the heartbeat that reminds us that we are greater than our certainties and deeper than our doubts. Who will you be now that you know that paradox is not an enigma to be solved, but a mystery to be inhabited? Share this message if you have ever felt that paradox has opened unexpected doors for you, and if you believe that together we can create a network of flexible minds, open hearts and souls willing to dance in mystery. How can paradox stimulate critical thinking and mental flexibility? What examples of paradoxes exist in everyday life that can challenge our perception? How can we apply paradox in decision-making to find innovative solutions? What is the relationship between paradox and spiritual growth? How can existential paradoxes evoke emotional resonance in readers?